Hey guys, it's I'm an Angel, and if y'all hear anything in the background, it's probably my animals. They've been trying to compete for my attention ever since I came home. They've missed me so much. But yeah, anyways, so we're gonna do the dark cacao analysis video. I don't know why I can't seem to say his name right. And then this is the last part of dark cacaos, and after that we'll be doing pure vanilla cookie. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Your Majesty, it's all right. I feel peace at last.
Did I even have any wishes of my own?
Does this mean that I'll no longer have to watch my cream wolves fall?
But how come? I suddenly feel at peace, knowing I no longer have anything to protect. Your Majesty, I wish you could see this endless world of white as well.
Cookie Run Kingdom, stop giving this man trauma. He's dealt with enough. Oh my gosh. He just lost everybody. Like, seriously, he just lost everybody. I mean, he still has a son, but him and his son aren't on great terms, and he does not even know where his son is right now. So it's like he just lost all of his friends, and the things that they're saying, it's like they're like, we're at peace at last, yada yada yada. That's just dark. Like, what the heck, Cookie Run Kingdom? Why are you putting him through so much? Like, he's been through enough. Give him a break.
My dark cacao warriors! They vanished right before my eyes!
He legitimately sounds like he's crying. Oh my gosh, like this is dark. Like, seriously, I mean, props to the actors, because they are absolutely amazing. Whoever they are, I didn't look. But, like, these actors are amazing. Like, you can literally hear the anguish in his voice while also trying to keep his composure, because he's literally in the middle of, like, this battle or whatever. But, like, goodness gracious, Cookie Run Kingdom, let him reconcile with his son, for crying out loud. Like, seriously, let's get rid of this. Let's fix this trauma. Like, this is just sad.
It feels as if a gust of wind has pierced a hole in my chest, and an ever-flowing stream of regrets and agony is spilling out of this gaping hole.
Dude, I can hear the grief in his voice. Oh my gosh. This is so sad. Like, the actor's doing a great job of conveying, like, this grief and, like, describing the grief he's feeling. And whoever wrote the script is doing a great job of, like, explaining the feeling of grief. Like, goodness gracious. Like, I feel so bad for him.
No, I must persevere. I will not crumble into flour like the rest. There must be a reason why I am the sole survivor.
He has to be dealing with, like, survivor's guilt right now. Because, oh my gosh, like, he wouldn't talk about being the sole survivor if he wasn't dealing with survivor's guilt. And I'm surprised that he's not, like, giving up on everything. Like, considering the fact that everything he's been through, the fact that he's just lost everyone, I'm surprised he's not just giving up and being like, you know what, forget it, I'm tired. Oh my gosh, this is so dark.
Heed my words, mystic flower cookie. No matter where you are, atop a cloud, on a mountain, or deep within the sea, I will find you and put an end to your villainy. My resolution will pull out the very roots of beast cookies. And I will reunite with my loyal warriors, no matter what!
He's ready for vengeance, and he's completely denying the fact that his friends are dead. Now, granted, I know that they come back, but in this moment, he does not know that. So he is definitely in denial.
This place feels different than anywhere I have been before. The beautiful mountain ridge, the endless stairs, and the clouds nestled at the foot of the mountain. This view is like a painting brought to life. I mustn't forget that this is beast yeast. As long as I can recover my kingdom and loyal denizens, I will ascend that mountain ridge, climb those stairs, and break through those clouds no matter what.
Dang, the absolute determination and loyalty he has towards his subjects is very admirable. Like, he is so loyal towards his subjects. Like, he cares about him so much. And then, like, his friends, the people who have died, he's so loyal and he cares about them so much. Like, oh my gosh.
I will find and destroy Mystic Flower Cookie if it is the last thing I do. Even if it means sacrificing my very dough. Finally, a place where I can catch my breath. But where am I?
Do y'all know what the Manitou Incline is? Because that's what this is reminding me of. It's like this incline up a mountain. It's like a staircase up a mountain in Colorado. It's like 2,000 some stairs. And I've done it before. Worst day of my life. I didn't want to do it, but my family, who is very active, we were in Colorado, and my family is really active, really wanted to do it. So they drugged me along, and I did it. I completed it. It sucked, but I did it. But this reminds me of that because of how exhausted he is. He's like, finally, a place to rest. And I'm like, yeah, that reminds me of the Manitou Incline. Just the finally a place to rest and climbing up all these stairs.
Excuse me. I am here to ask for directions. Where must I go to find the Mystic Flower Cookie?
Why do you seek her?
For vengeance. She is turning my kingdom and subjects into flour, you see.
Bro, you shouldn't just outright admit that you're seeking her for vengeance. These people might worship her. That was a bit of a bad idea, bud.
You can't help but burst into joyous laughter living in a paradise such as this. Come on, try it with me.
Do you not know how to laugh?
That is right.
Could it be you've never laughed in your entire life?
That is right.
Oh boy, the amount of trauma this man has.
I have no time for such things. If you refuse to show me the way, then... No. Wait a second. Is this not the beast's lair? And you, her lackeys? Like that wicked Hete?
Attacking a group of immortals. Not the best idea you've ever had. Especially not since you're in their homeland and you're not familiar with this place. That just doesn't seem like a good idea. What are you doing, bud? I think you need to eat something. The hunger's getting to you.
Why won't my attacks work?
Ah, youngster, so eager to make a fool of himself, hmm? Your worldly possessions have no power in this place.
And worse, that thing trembles in your grasp.
Ah, he is but a child. Let's give him another chance.
Now then, calm down. Your blade cannot harm us here, in the residence of the Dumpling Immortals.
That could have gone way worse. He's lucky that these guys aren't like stuck-up immortals who are offended by the fact that he attacked them. Like, seriously, instead they're just going to invite him to play a game. So, I mean, you know.
A match of Go when I'm in such a hurry.
Well, if you decline...
Fine. Who will be my opponent?
That'll be me, and I won't lose this time.
Then let's start. A young tormented cookie versus an ancient dumpling immortal.
Dude, even the dumpling immortals know that he's going through some crap. They've noticed his sword shaking, and now they're noticing that he's anxious to play the game. Like, oh my gosh, they even know. And the sword shaking, I know that it has to deal with what's to come, but let's be honest, he's shaking too, because he's not eaten, so he's got to be feeling weak.
I'll put it here.
Aha! So you plan to occupy the center of the board.
Then I'll start in the upper left. Youngster, you just lost a territory to me.
Huh? How?
Dude, have you never played a board game in your life? Like, you just lost a territory. That's not that big of a deal. I mean, you're still in the game, and you've never played this game in your life before. So, I mean, of course you're not going to be doing that well.
Oh, you need to open your mind to see further.
I do not require your advice.
But don't let your pride get in the way of accepting help. You clearly need it. I mean, come on. Look at everything you've been through. You need help. Like, seriously, you've been through a lot. I mean, you're not even eating. That's not good.
I've just taken over another territory of yours.
How could this happen?
Considering the fact that you're not letting anyone help you with a game that you've never played before, it makes sense that you'd be losing. Maybe if you'd accept help, you'd do better.
The game has ended. The winner is Shrimp Dumpling.
Ooh, at least I lived up to my reputation. If I lost again, I would have been teased for the next 500 years.
I lost. I was not able to find any answers, and just wasted time. No, wait. If you really are the Dumpling Immortals, please depart your wisdom unto me.
It's a bit too late to beg for help, bud. Seriously. It's a bit too late.
My cookies! Please, come back! So, out of breath. How many steps have I climbed? I cannot even tell at this point.
This was me on the Manitou Incline. It's just how many more steps are left? How many have I climbed? It was so exhausting. But I'm very proud of myself. I'm surprised I managed to make it to the top, so, you know.
This saccharine smell of fruits. It is nauseating. How I miss the dark Cacao Kingdom, where all I smelled was the fresh scent of snow. Who goes there?
Poor thing's homesick. Poor thing.
You look starved and exhausted. You have not eaten for a while, have you?
See? He gets it. He knows that you need to eat. Seriously, how long has it been since he's eaten? Like, how long have they been traveling? Because they've been traveling for a while, and he has not eaten since he ate the dark cacao tablet, or whatever that tablet was called. He has not eaten in so long, so he has got to be starving, like, and weak, and, like, shaky and weak. Like, dude, you gotta eat something. This is not healthy.
Who are you? Are you another one of the immortals, or some ghost that has come to confuse me?
Poor thing's gone through so much that he doesn't even trust anyone that he's meeting along the way. Like, he's not even trusting Peach Blossom Cookie.
Here, Have a taste. The warm sunlight made this fruit sweet and succulent.
Get that thing away from me! Nothing from this place will touch my lips. If I eat that, I will end up like my loyal warriors.
No, dude, you need to eat something. Like seriously, eating is important. You need to eat something.
I cannot think clearly. I've used up too much of my energy. I feel like I'll faint. My vision is blurring, and the world is slowly deafening into silence. I can no longer tell what is real and what is fake. What did I come here to do? Did I come here just to crumble? I must live to save my subjects. I must stay alive. Give me that!
He is literally like starved. And it's gotten to the point where other characters can see, so he must not look very good. Like, he must look like he's hungry. And I just feel so bad for him, because like he's been through a lot.
From here on, the slope is as steep as a cliff. I have to climb it with my bare hands. Now then, one by one. No rushing. Wrong step. I'm falling!
The only reason he's saying, I'm falling, when he's falling, is because we can't see him falling, so they have to let us know why he's screaming. So that's why he said, I'm falling. Because in any normal situation, I don't think someone would go, I'm falling, as they're falling.
Where? The cliff got the best of me after all. I remember last time, Caramel Arrow Cookie was there to rescue me. But alas, that was the past. Now that there's no one beside me, I must pull myself together.
No, he's missing his friends. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for him.
Climbing up this cliff with my bare hands is making my dough crumble. Oh, this is so hard. I am weak with hunger. My dough aches. I barely have any strength left in me. But my pain is nothing compared to what my loyal denizens felt as they crumbled into flour. Even if I'm slow, even if I slip and stumble, even if my arms should break, I will continue climbing, on and on. Then I will surely reach the summit at some point.
Do not compare your pain to anyone else's, otherwise there will literally be no end. Because someone will always have something worse going on than you, but that does not take away from the fact that you're in pain yourself. Seriously, that's just not a healthy thing to do. I feel so bad for this guy.
Who knew such a small opening would lead to such a large space inside? What's that? Could it be the sound of two powers resonating? My soul gem, and the soul gem of that beast! My sword is shaking more than ever. I can barely hold on. It feels as if something is trying to escape from within. Be calm, my sword. At least until I have defeated Mystic Flower Cookie.
Oh, you who have finally made it to my place of sacred meditation. Heed my words. You are a being of resolution unparalleled, for no other power could bring you here, to the roof of the world. Should I combine such resolution with my apathy? The world shall become a void of light by my volition.
I have heard enough of your apathy, Mystic Flower Cookie! I have climbed up this mountain with my bare hands, crumbling into flour, falling down and getting back up again for one singular purpose. To turn you into nothing! The sword does not follow my command! If only it would stop trembling! Then I could defeat Mystic Flower Cookie and save my kingdom!
Dude, he is going through so much. Like, seriously. I feel so bad for him. And, like, Mystic Flower Cookie does not care about the trauma that she's inflicting on him. Like, she does not care at all. And I feel so bad for him.
You know nothing!
Your Majesty, I feel so at peace. It's true, Your Majesty. We're no longer burdened with worry. Running through snowstorms in the mountains wasn't easy. I can see it now, Your Majesty. How much the burden of being born as a dark cacao warrior was weighing me down. I don't want to go back to the way things were.
No. You cannot truly mean these words. We must protect our home, our kingdom together. The Dark Cacao Kingdom!
Mystic Flower Cookie is literally showing him these hallucinations, or these mirages, or these whatever you could call them, just to traumatize him.
What does the word kingdom mean to you? A kingdom is but a short moment in time. Why risk your life for something so fleeting?
Fleeting, you say? The Dark Cacao Kingdom is everything to me! I founded it with this very sword, trained magnificent warriors, and protected it against the licorice monsters! You cannot possibly fathom the responsibility I bear for my cookies and my kingdom!
I mean, he cares about his kingdom more than anything else in this world, so I mean, you know.
Yes!
Very well, then. Witness your kingdom without you in the picture.
This is an age of peace, don't you think?
It is all thanks to the unwavering devotion of my subjects.
No, it's all the merit of your new reign, Your Majesty. What a relief that you took over the empty throne, Your Majesty.
It is as you say. The Dark Cacao Kingdom has never seen such peace and prosperity before. Yet, I cannot help but think of our late king, who crumbled away in foreign lands and never saw such glory of the kingdom.
Where are you going, Your Majesty?
I think I will go light some incense sticks to cherish his memories. At the altar of the fallen, where his name is etched into the stone.
Okay, Mystic Flower Cookie, the vision of his own son, that's a low blow. That's just rude. Like, don't bring his son into this. The thing that's causing him the most trauma? Come on!
What is the meaning of this? What have I just seen? My own son, ruling the Dark Cacao Kingdom. Do you mean to say I crumbled away here, in this foreign land? The kingdom seemed fine without me. No, it was even more peaceful than before. For what reason did I climb this mountain? Why did I pour all my effort and energy into protecting my kingdom that I miss so dearly? Will anyone even notice if I crumble here? How futile. Is this what apathy feels like?
No, don't give in. Don't give in to her. She's wrong. She's entirely wrong. Don't give in to her. Come on. Stop being mean to him, Mystic Flower.
What did you just say?
Observe. Your soul gem has already turned white. My soul gem, come to me.
No! Come back! This cannot be! Come back, my soul gem! My heart aches for what is lost. How could my own soul gem leave me so? You always spoke to me, did you not? Please, say something. Anything. I am your rightful owner. I have sealed you in my possession by fighting the 2 dragons. I beg of you to stay with me!
Oh my gosh, the trauma never ends. Like, dude, give him a break.
My sword is shaking and trembling out of control. You have already taken my soul gem. Are you trying to take my sword too, you wretched beast?
Cookie Run Kingdom, give this man a break. Like, he's been through so much. And, like, this is gonna be in his nightmares for the rest of his life. Let's be honest. Like, that Mystic Flower's face is just terrifying right here. Like, goodness gracious, guys, give him a break. Like, let him reunite with his son. Like, let him have some happy story. Like, everything I've seen with him in it has been, like, sad, depressing, traumatizing for him. Like, give us a happy story with him in it. Like, cut him some slack. Oh my gosh.
There's something inside my sword. Something is about to escape from within. Could it be? Impossible!
It just keeps getting worse. You would not think that it would get worse than what it already has, but it's gotten worse. The trauma has gotten worse. Now he's lost his precious sword. Oh my gosh! It's like, leave him alone. Like, he's definitely got PTSD. If he didn't before, he's got it now. Like, Cookie Run Kingdom, leave him alone. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously. Why do they put him through this much? Like, cut him some slack. Give him a break, guys. Come on. He's got PTSD and depression already, and most likely anxiety. Cut him some slack. Give him a break. Oh my gosh, he literally looks like he's given up on everything. Like, that one picture that they showed, he looked depressed. Like, that, he does not look good at all. Oh my gosh, and the voice actor is amazing. Like, he's doing an amazing job of portraying all of Dark Cacao Cookie's feelings in this moment right now. Like, oh my gosh.
You have lost your soul gem, sword, and title of king. How does it feel?
What now? What are you planning to do?
A world consumed by overwhelming apathy. Cookies turning into flour. That was just the beginning.
The beginning?
Okay, so she just outright lied to Dark Cacao Cookie. She's like, you've lost your sword and your title of king. No, you didn't. None of his subjects would care if he came back and was like, oh yeah, by the way, I lost to like a beast cookie and she stole my soul jam and my sword. They wouldn't care. I mean, they'd care, but they wouldn't be like, okay, you're no longer our king then. He'd still be the king. Like, his subjects don't just love him for his sword and soul jam. Like, oh my gosh, the amount of insecurities he has.
Cookies are stronger than you think. You will taste failure, Mystic Flower Cookie.
I mean, at least he's still fighting, even though the situation does seem hopeless. I mean, that just goes to show how stubborn he is, which is a good trait when it comes down to this. So, I mean, it's not all bad. It is all bad. Come on.
What?
Cookies, heed my word. It is I. May all cookies of this, may they lose their let go of return. This is the that I've been dreaming of.
Now I know how this ends, and I guarantee you that Dark Cacao Cookie definitely feels some level of responsibility, even after it's all solved. And so you know that he's going to have PTSD over this moment, because the voice actors do a great job of portraying, like, the terror and stuff. So, like, I can't even imagine what any of them, let alone Dark Cacao Cookie, is going through. And considering that Dark Cacao Cookie was the one fighting her, trying to stop her from doing this, and failed, he's going to feel, like, a level of guilt. Even though it's all going to eventually be solved, he's going to feel guilty. And I just feel so bad for him.
Who are you? Who?
Help! I can't remember who I am!
Who am I? Who was I? Tell me!
I don't know either! I can't help you! We all look the same! And we're all turning white!
Someone, please call me by my name! Just once! I don't want to turn into flour!
Please! Anyone, please! Tell me who I am!
Tell me why I was baked in the first place!
Everything has turned white. Our dreams, hopes, and all that made us are gone.
Flavor, coloring, and names no longer exist!
This is a nightmare!
Enough. You must stop it. Stop this nightmare at once! Please!
He's literally begging her. Like, he's begging her to stop. And she's not, oh my gosh. And it's like, y'all can hear the manipulation in her voice, right? Like, she's definitely been manipulating people.
Return to flower, just like your underlings, and spend the rest of eternity drifting aimlessly through the wind.
So, this is it for me. To think I would meet my end in such a helpless state. I was unable to protect my kingdom. There is no greater regret than that. My dough is turning whiter with every passing second. And yet, the embers in my heart burn brighter than ever. The fire within is hot, unbearably so. If I just disappear like this, then...
And now she's showing him visions of his past. Goodness gracious, Mystic Flower, you can't just let him have a break once? Like, guys, give him a break. Leave him alone. He does not deserve this. Like, stop traumatizing him. Oh my gosh.
Strength. Yes. It was I who taught you to wish for strength, was it not? I remember it as if it were yesterday. I held you in my arms for the very first time, and the millennia-old riches, the ancient trees, the wolves, and all the warriors chanted their blessings. And we stood together atop the Great Wall, overlooking our entire kingdom. Holding your tiny hand, I promised myself to raise a strong, just, and kind warrior. It is as clear as day now. My life's greatest regret is that I never gave you enough love. I taught you how to wield the sword, and yet I never taught you why. I am sorry. This realization was gravely overdue.
I can't even imagine how painful it must be for him to have to relive all of these memories. Like, oh my gosh.
I swear on my sword to tell the truth. I will never become just a cookie.
Did you forget what I showed you? The Dark Cacao Kingdom would go on without you.
It is true. For Dark Cacao is a great kingdom, with or without me. And as long as my son and loyal subordinates are alive, the Dark Cacao Kingdom will never crumble. Which is why I, the founder and ruler of the Dark Cacao Kingdom, swear on my sword. If you want to turn the whole world into a void with no flavor or scent, I shall do what I must for the sake of my descendants, who will be forced to live in such a world, and put an end to your evil here and now! That is why I came to Beast East!
Woohoo! He's finally standing up to her. Thank goodness. He needs to have something good happen for once. I know that we're finally on the uphill slope of the whole thing. I really hope that they don't traumatize him any more than they already have.
Enlightenment? Who gave you the right to enlighten me? Me, who had given everything for my kingdom, who had crossed swords with my own son! Return to me, O two mighty dragons, noble masters of the snowy mountains and descendants of the skies. I believe in you to face the enemy with great courage. Use your power and stop the beast from ending the world as we know it. Oh, two dragons, witness my awakening. Look at me wielding my sword, free of dread. I am prepared to sacrifice my life, and shall not sheathe my sword before honor has been won. Let fear be swept away, and stand by my side in its place. Heed my word, noble dragons. Take to the skies. Let the world tremble at your majesty once more, like it did in the days of old. Let it be known that Dark Cacao Cookie vanquished the beast from this world. Let it be known that we fought side by side in the days of resolution and dignity. What say you, O dragons of the heavens? Are you ready to fight alongside me in this final battle?
What a rousing speech from our master!
Huh? Master? Since when have you called him by that title?
Ever since he put an end to our ceaseless fights.
Well, I suppose we have to thank him for uniting us. Correct. If not for him, who knows how much longer we would have kept on fighting. Agreed. Yet this time, Dark Cacao Cookie has unraveled a great wisdom.
This is like a really powerful speech coming from him, because this man's just been through so much. He's pretty much lost everything at this moment, and he's still fighting. Like, this is such a powerful moment just to watch, because he's lost everything and he's still fighting. And the dragons are even admiring him for it. So, like, this is just, like, really good writing.
You seem different.
All my fears have vanished. Now, I can see your own fears as clear as day.
What?
You pity yourself for giving up on your enlightenment when your cocoon was ripped asunder. You're anxious about losing your authority as an ancient prophet. I see your childish urge to inflict the same pain you felt onto others.
How dare you speak to a beast cookie that way?
You may have created this world of shimmering white fog, where all meaning is lost. But I will make sure you remember my name, for I will keep shouting it loud and clear until my very last breath. I am not just a cookie. I am Dark Cacao Cookie! It does not matter. My shoulders were already heavy with burden. All I have to do is persevere. On these two legs of mine that have yet to crumble.
This may be strange for me to say, considering my age. Your ideals are antiquated.
What can I say? This is the way I am. The world, it's crumbling again. I'm falling!
Have no fear, Master. For we shall catch you!
This place. It's where we first arrived by boat, I see. That thick fog. It's all gone now.
Your Majesty!
Caramel Arrow Cookie!
Your Majesty! I thought we lost you. I'm so happy you're back, Your Majesty. It's not a dream, is it?
There will be no more dreams or illusions here. Everything you see is real, Caramel Arrow Cookie.
Ah! With all the fog gone, and Your Majesty back here, that must mean Mystic Flower Cookie is defeated?
Yes. It is over.
Your Majesty truly proved his greatness. How righteous and holy he is!
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! We're all safe! All the warriors who lost their way in the fog were here this whole time!
Your Majesty, you've returned!
Hooray! Hooray!
Are you unscathed?
What do you mean? His Majesty's looking stronger than ever!
What a relief it is to be able to hold your hands once more.
Your Majesty!
Your words bring tears to my eyes! Cream wolves? Now it's not the time!
Very well. Then let us return to the kingdom. We must cross the Licorice Sea while its waters are calm.
Indeed. Let us return. Back to our home, free of the fog.
The conditions of the patients have improved drastically, don't you think?
Indeed! Fewer and fewer patients are coughing and seeing strange hallucinations. How are you feeling?
I don't feel sick anymore. But how come? What cured my sickness?
His Majesty! His Majesty has returned!
His Majesty?
His Majesty looks...
So cool, right?
Look at the two dragons resting on His Majesty's shoulders, and his armor never looked more radiant. Truly the great monarch we are proud to serve.
It seems His Majesty's mission in Beast Yeast was a success.
Not only did he save all of our lives, he saved himself as well.
It truly was a long adventure. I want to thank you all for protecting the kingdom in my absence. You stalwartly faced the threats from the Licorice Sea and endured the foul tricks of the beast. Indeed, our kingdom's strength lies with its loyal cookies living an honest life and never missing a day of training. For that, I am truly grateful. I bow deeply to you, my loyal subjects.
You honor us, Your Majesty. Long live the Dark Cacao Kingdom!
For King Dark Cacao Cookie! Hooray! King Dark Cacao Cookie! Hooray! King Dark Cacao Cookie! Hooray!
I understand that the pale ailment is all but gone.
That is correct. The majority of our patients are recovering. My colleague has prepared a detailed report.
Your Majesty, the first case of the plague occurred on the first day of the White Fog, around a month ago. As the fog spread, so did the plague, affecting the nearby Milk Village. The total number of infected cookies reached 256. Among them, 184 cookies experienced symptoms such as coughing and the paling of their doughs. 72 cookies experienced milder symptoms such as fatigue and dizziness. For herbal remedies, we used icicle grass and chocolate shoots harvested from the foot of the mountain, which alleviated symptoms in several patients.
Chocolate shoots? These are quite rare to find, are they not? Chocolate shoots are proven to cure many ailments, but they grow into bamboo stalks too quickly, which makes harvesting them a difficult task.
What's even stranger is that the chocolate shoots were delivered by a mysterious cookie donning a worn-out cloak. It seemed like they had collected all available chocolate shoots in the area. Without that cookie, we couldn't have made the remedy.
I see.
Your Majesty, you must be fatigued. We will give you time to rest.
Wait. Did you see the face of this cookie who brought the chocolate shoots? Do you have any guesses as to who it could be?
Well, the thing is...
Please excuse me, Your Majesty. I may be wrong, but... Our mysterious savior did resemble Dark Choco Cookie quite a bit, Your Majesty.
What?
No, it can't be, surely! Dark Choco Cookie turned his back on the kingdom a long time ago. Surely he wouldn't return now. I must be mistaken, Your Majesty. With all the work over this past month.
Please forget I said anything, Your Majesty. What you need more than anything is a good long rest.
Thank you. You are excused. Dark Choco Cookie. Dark Choco Cookie was here? Just like the illusion Mystic Flower Cookie showed me. So that means my son is not far away, and that he returned to help when the kingdom needed it. Ah, my heart feels much lighter. It is as if a heavy burden has been lifted from deep within. Mystic Flower Cookie spoke of enlightenment. Perhaps this is what form my enlightenment takes.
He is finally reunited with all of his friends, and you could tell he's really happy that they're okay. And then he gets back to his kingdom, and the pale ailment is gone. So he's very happy about that. But then he finds out that his son has been secretly living in the kingdom and has been secretly helping out. And his response is just so heartwarming. He's not mad that his son's been hiding in his kingdom and just like sneaking around. He's so happy that he knows that his son is safe. And he's so grateful just to know that his son is safe and still cares. And it's just so sweet to see. And this actually concludes the video. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!